Hey guys, mtgnoob back. Alright, let's try to stay positive. This is a pretty good hand. Gonna drop a turn 3 Taskmaster, who will hopefully take these players to task. Ho ho ho. Um, I've played a lot of Magic today, so throat's a little tired. I also had my senior class trip, where I took a bunch of kids on a little like boat ride, like a skyline cruise. So there's a lot of yelling and dancing and crazy shenanigans. So I'm trying to be upbeat. You saw I got the bad beats in that last round. That was not good. Turn 5, Wolfier Silverheart on the red Intimidate 2/2 Vampire. Now that's a beating. Sometimes those games happen, and he's a good player and had a good deck, so props to round 1 opponent. We're seeing what my round 2 opponent is doing. I'm assuming either crapping or watching my replay of my match before deciding to keep their hand, which is always well advised. I didn't do it myself, so don't listen to me if you don't want to, but I would do it. It's something that you could do. Alright, so we'll lay down a swamp. I thought 4 forests was more than enough, but it seems like we're just drawing them like so much. So often. Okay, so barter is also good if we ever get behind. We really needed that barter against that Wolfier Silverheart. Okay, a crazy little scientist. Okay, I'm gonna drop the Taskmaster. I don't know what the proper order is. Like, if I drop this, I basically do nothing. If I drop Taskmaster, it's like pretty sweet. Then next turn I could just drop this. Start trying to draw cards. I really think this is a powerful card, and you know, I think it was worth the splash, especially since we had 2 of them over the pillar and the white cards, but you let me know. Okay, so he's playing red. I'm not blocking this in case he has Pillar of Flames if he does swing. So I'm going to let him get in for 1, and that's going to suck for me, but I don't really want my guy to die, especially if he has no way to kill my guy other than me making a bad attack or block. Which in this case, seemed like what he was hoping for. This guy is so good. It's going to prevent me from playing out guys, in a sense, unless I want to play out the Undead Executioner and kill something with a -2/-2. So lately in the set, I really have not been holding up my mana or playing my mana very tight, which is something I would like to be doing better. See, in this case, I'm leaving open the forest because then I could fake or pretend that I have joint assault. Whereas if I left open a swamp, there's no real things where in like Dark Ascension you would want to hold up a swamp to represent like Tragic Slip. So, things of that nature. Okay, I'm still not going to block, especially since my guy's turned sideways. Oh, another one. He's got so many apprentices. Look at these scientists. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit of an issue because it's gonna tie my power. So, not the end of the world. I'll probably just death win that. I'd rather not, though. I'll draw some cards. Like 1. Give me the card. Don't be a nerd. Okay. I'll always yield to that. And we're going to bash in here. And then I'm considering playing this out. Especially if he decides that he's going to equip up his guy, then I could essentially take out both guys, which is always nice. I could also Deathwind in response to the equip. However, I don't feel that's very strong because he is going to just sack and draw a card. Like, I really don't have to do anything here. Like, maybe it would have possibly been better to just let him equip and bash me for 4. But at least this is sort of a deterrent. And if he can't really play anything better out, now I'm just going to block and kill the other guy, and that's it. He's just going to draw 2 cards. And this game probably is not long for the world, unless he draws into something that's very good. Okay, so we'll block. Then we'll try to kill the other one. Then he's going to pop. I would assume he's going to pop for a card, at least off of the one I target. He might pop for a card here, but that just might be his turn. Okay, and we'll do that. Okay, sacks it to draw a card, which is totally fine by me. We're going to draw another card off of the Triumph. And I don't think we're going to do anything, to be honest. We're going to play a land if we draw a land and bash for 4. Driver doesn't do anything. We'll keep open Deathwind. And we'll put him to 8. And then next turn, if he plays out one guy, probably Grave Exchange. Get this guy back, kill his other guy. Okay, that's fine. It still does nothing. I'm not going to waste Deathwind on that. Why isn't he equipping with Trident? If he equips the Trident, which is what he should do to prevent me from drawing a card, then I'm probably going to Deathwind it. Just so I can continue to draw cards. And then if he next turn he plops out a giant thing, I could still just Grave Exchange. Yeah, we're going to make sure it's very dead. Okay, so yeah, I was hoping our deck would play like this in the last round. But then again, my opponent's deck does not seem as strong, and with as many Wolfear Silver Hearts. Okay, I really don't think I need to play anything else out, since I would just be sacking it. I can potentially play out these 2 in case he deals with it, but I don't think... trying to think if it's worth it. I mean, because let's say somehow miracles something. No, I think we got him dead with this. So we're just gonna ride that out. Where I was saying if he like somehow like miracled a bonfire of the damned or something, okay, then we would lose our 2 guys and we wouldn't really get anything back with the driver. Okay, so he's got equipment and he's got some flyers and some crazy scientists. He's still playing red. Creatures of flying can't block. He only played 1 creature of flying that couldn't technically really block our guys anyway. I think it's fine to just run this back. Okay, this hand is very sketchy. We're on the draw. We ripped 2 swamps. We're perfect. So I'm not going to mulligan this. I think it's acceptable. We have a 2-drop and a 3-drop. And a Taskmaster, which is actually good. If I draw a land, I'm actually not going to play out the Blood Artist. I'm just going to play out the Taskmaster. Okay, that guy's very good. Okay, so once again, we'll just do that plan. I don't want to lose my Blood Artist, especially since he'll never get in. Okay, this guy's he's not very good. He's good. As a 2-1, he's good. I think he's a fine guy. He stands in the way of a lot of things. He never blocks. He never attacks, but he still stands in the way. Once again, he might have pillar, so I'm not going to block if he swings. I have to just respect that. We did hit our lands, so I'm much happier this round than in the last round when game 1 we didn't really hit our lands. Okay. So now all we want to do is get to this point and bash. We can also get to a point where we play Blood Artist and another creature. We lose the other creature, and then we barter away for a lot. Okay. That's somewhat annoying. It's a good answer to that card. At least at the moment I don't really have a spell. And that's gonna make me have to lose a lot of my guys. So, I'll just play out the seclusion here. I mean, I can just barter away his 2 guys, but they're really not that good. They're not barter worthy, I would say. Such a little 7/4 that can never do anything. Okay, so this time around our deck is actually hampering us a little bit because I can't ever get out from under this Taskmaster. I think I have to barter here, as crappy as that is, but then I can most likely play out a dude that's high in power. And it's still, I mean, it's still technically, we're getting decent value for this because he spent 3 cards to our 2. So we're still getting some value. I mean, it would have been better to maybe play this out and gain some life. He's up to 7 cards, but doesn't seem to have hit his land. Oh, geez, that's a big dude. That's a good dude, too. Double strike, eh? I think we'll play the big boy over here, since he will gain us some life. I mean, we can gladly take 4 and then swing back for 8. Plus, if we draw land and he doesn't play anything else, we just grave exchange it. I mean, there's nothing he could do to this that makes it hit us for 18, so. So we're not blocking, is what I'm essentially telling you in so many mumbled words. Take it, I will take it, plus remember, it undies, making it that much more awesome. Yeah, we can't really play out another dude. Okay, so originally I was going to slam the grave exchange, but then I realized it undies and comes back even bigger. So we're going to bash. It's possible he has a way to deal with our guy via a bounce spell. So we gotta keep that in mind. If he does bounce our guy, just play this out. I mean, I like having this guy. I also like having a blood artist. I kind of don't like time walking myself just to keep this guy as a 8-4. So I'm going to play out the big guy here, because he's a good dude. And my opponent's at 8, and he has a hound, and we have 10 power in play. Okay, that's fine. It's actually decent for us because we just replay this. Take some damage. This guy's pretty big. We'll have the most power. Plus it's a flyer. Yeah, let's do that. Play this. So I'll swing for 5 and we'll draw some cards. I mean, I don't think that was the right line of play. I think that's just me trying to be too cute. Because if I just play this out, it's just 8 power versus his 2 power where he's got a block. And then this in the air is nice. It's a flyer, it has evasion, but he could still pillar it. So, yeah, we kind of left ourselves a little bit open there. So that was kind of dumb. Plus now we don't even get to draw the card. So if we lose this game, which I still think we're far enough ahead where we're not going to, I think we can pinpoint that moment in time and say, yeah, that was us being dumb. Okay. So, with enough bounce, he might get there. This would be... I think we just play out the big guy. Grave Exchange doesn't really do it for me here. So we play this guy. He's an 8-6. So this won't do anything. We can't really kill this. I mean, if worst comes to worst next turn, we really just get Blood Artist out and start trying to get some life. Should be able to draw a card. Not necessarily always true, but possible. This time around, since we know he used 1 pillar already, we might just block. Gaining 8 life seems pretty sweet. Okay, so we'll take that too. Go to 12. Yeah, that play before was very boneheaded. I have to actually think before I do things. Okay, so now he could actually make me not gain life. Driver of the Dead does nothing. Let's swing. See if he knows block sack techniques. Okay, it's... I guess he wants to really kill my guy. Okay. Oh yeah, double strike's definitely gonna kill that. Okay, gain a bunch of life. Let's get a 3/3 double striker. And we have another Searchlight Geist. Seeing what we're gonna do. Grave Exchange is probably only gonna kill this. We're back up to 20, so that's always fine. We want something with evasion. I mean, I think we just play out 2 guys here. Let's see. Let's see what our best options are. Are we using all of our green mana? So we'll play out our Shade. Shade's a 4/2 lifelink at the moment. He can hit us for 6. So we're on a 3-turn clock. think that's fine. Just blocks. Okay, so we'll sit back. Finally draws his card. I think that play earlier was so bad that it's going to cost us the match. Yep, his deck's not bad. So every time I gotta stop trying to be cute with this stuff. Because now I'm going to take a bunch. And it's really bad on my behalf that I'm just getting destroyed for no reason. Okay, this guy's good, but I can't really use him well at the moment. Let's see. 5-4 for 4. Alright. Play out the Blood Artist. Play out the Demon Lord. Okay, we'll say yes to sacking, and we'll have pretty big guy, so as long as he doesn't, you know, once again we have an 8 power flyer, so as long as he's not able to just kill us here and bounce our guy, we should be okay. So we'll see. Definitely blocking anything but the double strike guy. Sitting here with all these guys. Here comes combat. We'll take it. We'll go to 6. Okay. Guy draws a card. It's fine. Okay, 2 cards. We really only have to worry about this guy, which we can't deal with at the moment. It's a little frustrating. This guy's just gonna die. But I think it's fine. We'll just send the heat. I assume block. Block. Kill 2 of his guys. Go up to 14. Then we ourselves figure this out. Yep. Okay, kill 2 of his guys. Gain some life. This guy comes back. We gotta sacrifice him. Okay, he goes away. It's exiled. Grave Exchange doesn't really do anything. This Renegade is the play. Play the Renegade. I mean, Shade's a Shade. Just trying to buy some time here. Back up to 14. There's another land. And I'm still going back to that boneheaded play where we should have just replayed this. Try to be cute, it was so stupid. So unnecessary too. Alright, so he's playing something. Latch Seeker. It's pretty good. It's a good card. Let's see what he does. We really just want to get rid of the Hound. Hound is becoming a huge pain. He swings with the Hound. We're going to just block because we don't want to potentially lose life if he knows the block sack life gain trick. Okay, we'll take 2. We'll just swing in. Okay, lightning prowess. That's fine. Still drawing cards. Okay. I don't think he's gonna block sack. That's a good little combo he's got there. Alright, I think we gotta get off of the trying to gain life plan. So, most of his guys are pretty good here. So we'll grave exchange with him. And guess we went to Taskmaster. Nah, I'm gonna take the Blood Artist. I guess he's gonna probably sack the bird. Okay, sacked that guy. Why did you sack that guy? Alright, he swings for 5. He's got 2 cards. Go to 7. I think we're fine. We will get rid of this. No, get rid of this guy. Probably should have got rid of one of the shades. Take 5, then we swing back. We trade guys. It's fine. Take 5. Go to 7. Get 2 cards. Could technically be at 6 if he would have prowessed us. See what this is. Oh, Lone Reverend. That's good. Still drawing cards. Deathwind, maybe? Yeah, 2 lands. Okay, trades. Gotta get rid of that Latch Seeker, man. We're gonna die. We are gonna die big time. Alright, well, he has to block here. So it's a matter of which dude he blocks with. Assume the Hound. Okay. Doesn't want to block with the Hound. We're up to 15, so that saves us some life. I have another out here. Corpse Trader sacking some dudes. I mean, that's a thing. Not a very good thing. Alright, I think I play Shade here. With 5 mana to pump into it. Seems good as a 4/2 lifelinker. And we're really trying to work this homicidal seclusion into play. Okay, we'll bash away down to 10. Okay, he's playing stuff. Poltergeist, A. We'll pump our guy. And we'll say, okay, so we draw a card. Finally. Okay, so got one card, but I don't think it's relevant. We will death win this for 3. And then we'll slam this guy home for a bunch. And a game that should have been over years ago is coming closer to an end. Alright, 1, 2, 3. And we'll make it 4. So we gain 10 life and should be fine again. And we definitely played this one pretty terribly if we do win. I'm just trying to get used to this card, and it makes it a little bit hard to play everything out. But as always, thanks for watching, and please subscribe. I'll be bringing you round 3 shortly.